All right. So now this call is being recorded. Okay, people. So here we have the task. Sorry for this opening and closing. This is the task for you. And the first thing is provide a valid email. This is very important, okay? Because this is where you are going to receive your grade and your test corrected. Then you provide your name here, the date, okay? March 12th, 2022. And here you're going to put your group number. So your group number is, let me put here for you. All right. Your
Teacher,
group number is, yes.
put in the chat.
Oh, okay. I will send on the chat for you. Okay? No problem. Just a moment. There you go. This is the group number for Teacher Carol's students. Hi, Ana Beatriz. Good afternoon. Okay, this is the group number, SA1330 underline 46. Okay, so after that, you click here, next, okay? But I'll have to go back to the editing form. So, yes. So you know that the first activity we are doing is the listening, okay? But it can only go here when you finish the first part, okay? So I will send you the link on the message board so you can access your test. And while you do so, I will get the listening for you. While I do this, I will give the instructions to the students who are book 3, okay? Just a moment. Okay, just a second here. Okay, the students who are here presentially, you are doing the test, right, or not? No, you are all book 3. I know Mateus is not doing the test. He's not book 2. And you are also book 3, right? Okay, so nobody here is doing. Okay, so let me see if you received. Did you receive the link and were you able to open?
Yes, I did.
Okay, good. Thank you. So make sure you open the link and you give the first information that is required. Put your email, your name, the date, and your group number. Okay? Now, while you do this, let me show the students from book 3 what they are supposed to do. Okay? So look, guys, this is book 3, unit 1. This is the index. In the first unit, we learned in the grammar, we learned simple present and present continuous, question forms with do, did, and be, and text questions in the present tenses. Remember, be and do. This was the vocabulary, and we will have this review here on page 147. So, to help you, let's do this page first, and after that, we do exercises about each one. Okay? So let's go first to page 147, the students who are doing book 3. Okay, here we are. Hello, Natalia. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Jessica. Good to see you. Hi, welcome, Natalia. Welcome, Jessica. Welcome, Nicholas. So, the people who are doing book 3 should go to page 147 from wide angle 3. Okay? So first of all, you're going to do the first activity, vocabulary. Okay? Here. The first part is about emotions, okay, guys? So if you need help with this exercise, you should refer to the beginning of the unit if you have the book. If you don't have the book, I can show it to you now. I think I have it here. So let me show you where this vocabulary is. Just a moment. While it's, let's try to get to the test for the students who are doing the test. Yes. So students who are book 2, wide angle 2, sorry. Did you complete the first part? Have you completed actually?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I have.
Okay, good. So now let's focus on the next. You can click here. The moment you finish the first part, you will have this. Let me show you the test the way you see it. You have the beginning here, and then after you click on next. Okay? I can't do that because if I click, look what happens. They tell me to do the first thing again. They need to have the information to move on. So I cannot click next. But I have the editor's version, so I can do differently to show you the next part. Okay? So here, the listening, you should read the instructions and read the questions and the options. Okay? So the first one, listen to Katrine and Boyan talking. Choose yes or no. Okay? Here we have. Take a look at the questions or sentences and see if you have any questions concerning vocabulary. See if you understand all the sentences. Okay? So it's only until question number 5.
Okay.
All right? So now I will play the audio for you. Okay. Um, Here, just a second, people. Let me show the students who are doing Book 3 review, Unit 1. Let me go here. So the vocabulary you need to do the activity is here, okay? Look, page number 6. This is where you can get the vocabulary. So anger, calm, enjoyment, fear, happiness, sadness, okay? Let me, oh, sorry. If you want to copy. These are emotions, okay? All right? Good. So here you get more vocabulary on the reading, and then you can do the activity on page 147 here. Okay? So just to show you the first part, so you know what it is, look, you might feel you might feel anger or fear when someone shouts at you. Okay? Shout, who knows? What's the meaning of shout? To scream. Yeah. When somebody, oh my God, what are you doing? Okay. So when someone shouts at you, you might feel anger or fear. They provide the first letter to help you. Okay. So you just need to complete with the word. In this case here, they wrote the word, the full word. Okay. So you can do all activity 1 and try to do activity 2 because it's the same topic. All right? So I cannot just leave it here because I have to give them the listening. So I will go to the listening, then I come back. Okay? All right? Or you can borrow a book and do. But just wait, okay, guys? Now back to the test. All right. Here we are. Students doing the test. Um, let's go to the listening part, okay? I will play the audio for you. All right, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Teacher,
Yes.
could you send the link on the group?
Oh, okay. I think I can do that. I think it's better for you. Okay. So
Yeah,
I'll send
because
the link. Yeah, I will send the link to the group. Okay. Just a moment. Hi, David. Good afternoon. Welcome. Let me try to send here using my cell phone. This is going to be just a moment. Hey guys, I'm trying to send the link. Okay, guys, I sent the link. It's just the first one, okay? I posted on your group, Teacher Carol's group. See if you can open. If it's possible to open.
Tá pedindo permissão.
Oh, really?
Aham.
Oh, no. Oh, man. How am I going to do this? Just a moment. I will try to do in a different way, okay? Just a second. Yes. Oh, please, can you go get it? Please. Yes, that's true. Yeah, I remember now. Thank you, Thais. Please. Yeah, there's a book here. Yeah, sure. I really don't understand. I will download and then I will share. Okay, now I think I can do it. Let me see. Yes. Now I sent a different file, so I believe you can open. I will send both listenings, okay, 1 and 2. All right. Oh, perfect. Okay, guys. So go ahead, do the listening first, and when you are done, then you can continue with the rest. Okay? Good luck. Ah, okay, Natalia, no problem. That's okay. Don't worry. But then you come back. Okay?
Hi, teacher.
Me. Sorry, Jessica. Yes, I turned off the microphone because the students from book 2 are doing a test. What we can do is ask the students who are doing a test to turn off their audio so they can do the test without my interference. So, do you all agree, guys? The people who are book 2. So I can talk to the students who are book 3, but are online. If it's okay for you, all right. Okay, guys. So the students who are doing the test, if you can turn down your audio so you don't have to listen to me now or hear my voice and focus on your task, okay? If you need to ask any question, you just come back on and then you talk to me, okay? The students who are book 3 are doing page 147, review from unit 1. All right, we just corrected the first part, the vocabulary from the unit. It talks about emotions, feelings, right? So we saw here anger, fear, enjoyment, calm, happiness, sadness. And here we saw the differences between adjective and adverb. Okay? The adverb modifies the verb. So he pointed angrily. So angrily modifies the verb pointed. I felt sadness when I waved goodbye to my friend. So this is a feeling. This is what I felt, not how. It's just the noun. Here, she stared happily out the window. Happily modifies the verb. This is how I stared. To stare is to look intensely for a long period of time at something or someone. Okay? When you stay there looking, you're staring. Okay? So it's unpolite to stare at people. It's totally unpolite. You should never stare, especially strangers. Okay? So she stared happily out the window. Number 4, I hugged my family enthusiastically when I arrived. Enthusiastically means with enthusiasm, happily, excitedly, okay? So this is modifying the verb. That's why I should use the adverb. Number 5, they calmly bowed before I left. So they calmly bowed. I'm modifying the verb. Even if the adverb comes before the verb, it's okay. I can do that if I want to emphasize the adverb, okay? They calmly bowed. Now, someone asked, what's the meaning of bowed? Who knows? Yes. Good. Mm-hmm. Yes, perfect. Thank you, Raul. Okay, so bow has two meanings, exactly that. I don't know if the people online could hear what Raul said, but to bow is to do like this. Japanese people do that all the time when they are greeting one another, right? They bow, okay? They do like this, right? So here in Brazil, we don't bow to greet people, to say hi or hello. We don't do this, or even to old people. We should, but we don't. So here they calmly bowed before I left. So probably they are from Asia, Japan maybe. Okay. So now number 3, complete the questions using the words in the box. Here we have work, influence, deal, look, keep. So these words, they have to do with interactions, relationships, okay? Because the topic of the first unit is interactions. Okay, so let's see. You can have 1 minute to do that one, okay? If you haven't done yet, you can try and do it. Okay, so students who are doing book 3, please do activity 3. Now, the students who are doing book 2, the test, is everything okay with the listening? Have you finished? Yeah. Pedro, do you have the book?
No, teacher.
Oh,
We do not
oh,
get a
okay.
pen.
No problem, Pedro. I will do the following. I will send you the copy of the page we are doing, okay? I will send via WhatsApp, all right? I will send to the group. Just a moment. Great. Yeah. Because a lot of students still don't have, so that's why they're finding it difficult. Is everybody okay? Yes? I posted the copy of the page we're doing for the book 3 students to do the exercises. Okay? I posted on your book 3 group. Okay? Now, the students who are doing the test, are you okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, can we correct? Let's do it. So back to book 3, page 147, review, unit 1, exercise number 3. Complete the questions using the words in the box. So let's see the first one. Of all the people you know, who do you look up to most? Okay, what's the meaning of look up to? Excellent. Admire. Okay, yes. When you look up to someone, you admire this person. Okay, this person is like someone you would like to follow the examples of, right? Oh, it's like a model. Okay, so look up to. It's a phrasal verb with 3 parts. Okay, 1 verb and 2 prepositions. Number 2, do childhood experiences have an influence? An influence, okay, on you for the rest of your life? Okay, so here, influence. Influence. The stress is on the first syllable. Okay, so childhood experiences do have an influence. Yes, they do. They do. Number 3, how do you deal with negative people? Great. Uh-huh. How do you deal with negative people? That's a good question, right? So, number 4, do you prefer to keep in touch with old friends or make new ones? I guess both, right? It's important to keep in touch with old friends. Number 5, when you have a problem, can you usually work out a solution? What is work out? This is a phrasal verb. Okay, what's the meaning? Solve. Yes, solve the problem. To find the solution. Okay, when you find the solution to a problem, you work it out. Sometimes you're doing a math test and there is a question there that it's a little hard. And then you say, I don't know how to work it out. I don't know how to work it out. It's so difficult. How can I do it? How can I work it out? Okay, so it's super common. Okay, everybody uses this phrasal verb. Okay, Or you can try a friend, you can test a friend, you can give this friend a difficult solution in math, and then you can tell your friend, go ahead, work it out. Work it out. Let me see if you can do it. Yeah, it's really, come on, work it out. And then you go like, your friend should be good. All right, people. So work out a solution. Now, let's see the grammar of the first unit. In this unit, talking about interactions, relationships, we saw questions with do, does, or the verb to be. Because when we talk about people or when we talk to people, we ask questions a lot, don't we? All the time. We are always asking questions. So I would like to give you 1 minute to do activity number 4. Decide which auxiliary to use here. The first one, for example, who do you, okay, who do you speak with more? Your family or friends? Right? You see the intonation. Who do you speak with more? Because the phrasal verb is speak with. And you also have speak to. Okay? What's the difference? Yes, that's a good question. Who knows the difference? Does anybody know the difference between speak with and speak to? Mm-hmm. Yes, that's it. Yeah, you're close. You're very close. So Raul said something similar to what we say in Portuguese. When we need to talk for a long time with a person, when we need to have a conversation with a person, we speak with, right? Because you're going to discuss something. Now you speak to a lot of people. Just saying hi on WhatsApp, you are speaking to someone. So to speak to someone or speaking to someone is something usually short. It's like daily. You speak to a lot of people, but not necessarily with. Okay. You don't necessarily have a long conversation. Let's put it this way. In Portuguese, we have two different words to say that. Okay? I guess you know the words, don't you? It's the same as talk to. Yeah. I need to talk to you. I need to talk to you. Okay? But I need to speak with you. We need to talk. You see, they use this interchangeably to say when they want to have a long conversation and a short conversation. Okay? So, all right. When you say, I want to talk to you, it's more like I want to speak with you. I need to have a conversation with you. Okay, and speak to is like, oh, let's talk. Okay, guys. So the second one, which is the auxiliary? Because here the question is when. So it can be a question in the past if there is a reference here showing that it's the past, or it can be a question in the present asking about your habit in relation to your best friend. Like, when do you speak to your best friend? Okay. But it wouldn't be wrong to say, when did you speak to your best friend for the last time? Okay. So we would have to have an indication. Okay. So let's check the answers there. All right. Okay, guys. So do the others. Paulinha, yes. Did you finish? Okay, can we correct? Let's say, yes, you're done? Yes. Number 3, what is the auxiliary here? Yes, verb to be. Are you a good friend to other people? So you know it's the verb to be because there is no other verb here. Okay, guys, so when there is no other verb, you know it has to be the verb to be. Because here, look, I cannot use the verb to be because I have speak here too. Okay? But here, look, there is no other verb. Number 4, do. Okay, look, we have the verb ask. So I can't use the verb to be. Okay? All right, Olivia. Okay? So how often do you ask your friends for advice? Observe that in Portuguese, the auxiliary do has no translation. It means nothing. Okay? It's just there because it's necessary to ask questions. Number 5. Look. So can I put the verb to be here? Look. No. So I can't use the verb to be. So number 5 should be do. Okay? You don't? Okay. So let's find the verbs in the sentence. Okay? So the best thing to do is, let me First of all, let's find the verbs. The first one, the verb is speak with. The second is speak to. Number 3, where is the verb? Ignore the blanks, okay? Find the verb here. You a good friend to other people. Is there a verb? No, there isn't. So, no verb, no auxiliary do or does. Number 4, where is the verb? How often? No. You? No. Ah, ask. This is the verb. So if there is a verb and it's a question, I should use the auxiliary do or does. Look at the subject, you. So do. Okay. How often do you ask your friends for advice? Okay. Number 5, where is the verb? Give. Excellent. So can I use verb to be here? No, we can't. No, under no circumstances. I can't use the verb to be with another in the same sentence as the other verb that is not to be. Okay, guys, so it's impossible. No way. So here I have to use do or does. The subject is you. So the auxiliary must be do. Okay. Do you often give gifts to other people? Right. Next one. Where is the verb? Yes, give again. So can I use the verb to be here? No, we can't. So what is the auxiliary? In this case here, your family. It's not you, it's your family. So third person singular, does. Okay? We use the auxiliary do or does, depending on the subject. Okay? Here, your family. Number 7. Here we have a complex sentence because we have 2 clauses. Clause is the same as oração in Portuguese. In this question, there are 2 clauses because we have 2 verbs. Look, we have a verb in the past, and then we have another one that has a verb here too. So we need to we need to find out the verb for this clause. So let's separate here. This question has 2 clauses, or duas orações. Okay, now I divided. This is the first one, and this is the other one. Okay, so especially because the verb is not in the simple present, and it's also part of another clause. So here we have clause number 1, clause number 2. Okay, so the first one here, who, the last person. Is there a verb here? There isn't a verb. No, there is no verb. So I have to use the verb to be because there is no verb here. So the verb to be has to come here. So in this case here, they say we should use is or are only in the present. Okay? So I have to use in the present. The last person. So it has to be is. Okay? Because it's the third person singular. Who is the last person? The rest doesn't matter. It's another sentence, another clause. Who is the last person you saw recently? Or who is your best friend? Who is your mother? Who is your father? Who is whatever? Okay? Yes, yes, bought. Uh-huh. Who was? Yes. Uh-huh. Who was the last person you bought a present for? Yes, it could be. It could be, yeah. But in the exercise, they say we can only use the present. Do, does, is, or are. So it's okay to say who is. Okay, no problem. Who is the last person you bought a present for? It's not wrong. Okay, so the thing here is to know when to use do or does and when to use the verb to be. So we used the verb to be in two sentences. Okay, so let me highlight here. Number 3, look, because there is no other verb. And number 7, because here there is no other verb. The other sentence has a verb, but it's in the past. And it's another clause because you have a subject, a verb, and a complement. So this is another clause. Okay? It's a separate clause. It's not the same clause like the ones we have here. Okay? So here we have two different clauses. And the one we have to work out is the first. Okay? We are trying to work out the first clause. So the first clause is verb to be. Okay? All right, everybody. Okay, Pedro, Annalise, Jessica. All right. Now, let's go to the next one. Activity number 5. Match each statement with a tag. Remember question tags? Did we have a chance to see that? Do you remember if you saw? I think so. Yeah. So we use question tags when we want to confirm a piece of information, okay? Or when we want someone to agree with us. So for 2 reasons, to confirm information or to invite the person to agree with me. I want someone to agree. For example, it's hot today, isn't it? It's a question tag, okay? It's hot today, isn't it? I want the person to say, oh, yes, it sure is. Okay? So, what is the trick? Sorry. What is the trick with question tag? When I make a question tag, it has to be in the opposite form as the original sentence. The first sentence being affirmative, the question tag should be negative. If the sentence is in the negative, the question tag should be affirmative. Okay? Just the opposite. So let's do the first one. You're new here, aren't you? Yes, aren't you? Yes, usually we emphasize the verb. Okay? So we say like this. You're new here, aren't you? Try to say that, people. Yeah, you're new here, aren't you? Yeah, okay. Oh, I don't know you. You're new here, aren't you? Okay. Now, try to do the others. 2, 3, 4, and 5. We'll do this exercise, and when we finish, we will have the break. Okay, guys? Don't worry. It's much better here, guys, because it's too cold. Yes, are you done? Yeah, you finished? Paulinha, Mateus, yeah? Cool. The people online, Book 3 students, Nicolas, Kathleen, Pedro, Juan Bessa, Jéssica, Annalise, André, Ana Beatriz. Have you finished? Okay, good. So let's correct. Number 2, the weather is terrible. Okay. The opposite is becomes isn't. Okay. Are becomes aren't. Number 3, we don't have much time, do we? Oh my God. Yeah, it's not connecting for some reason. It's okay. Don't becomes do. Number 4, you like working here, don't you? Here we have the simple present, you like. It's the simple present, and of course, in a statement, we don't use the auxiliary. It's affirmative, okay? You like working here, but in the negative, you have to use the auxiliary. So here it's like do, okay? And then don't you, okay? That's why it's important to know if the sentence is present, past, or future. It's nice to know when you are doing question tags, all right? Number 5, the meeting isn't in room 2. Is it? Okay, so isn't becomes is, all right? The good thing for you is that in Unit 1, they only give question tags in the present. So that's easy. They don't give question tags in the past or in the future. Not in Unit 1. So it's good for you because all you have to do is work with do, don't, or does, doesn't, and the verb to be. Okay? Start training. Very good. Okay? Yes. 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 It's true. Okay. Very nice. Let's see number 6, the final part. Now, the next part uh, about grammar in Unit 1 is the difference between simple present and present continuous. So, when do we use the simple present? Do you remember? Facts, routine, instructions, right? Uh-huh. When I use the conditional, yeah, the zero conditional, the first conditional, I use the simple present. Mhm. Very good. Now, when do we use the present continuous? Things happening now. Yes. Actions happening at the moment of speaking, things happening now or around now, right? And we also saw that we can use the present continuous to talk about appointments for the future, but something confirmed, something in your agenda. I can use the present continuous for that too, okay? So let's see here, the beginning. Today, we more ways than ever before of keeping in contact. Simple present, yes, good. Today we have, it's a fact. Okay. Now, here, we should use a verb in the negative. So, people, yes. Again, it's another fact. So, I should use simple present, but negative. Okay? People don't need to meet face to face anymore. Okay? That's true. Now, people, try to complete the others without my help, and let's see how you do it. Remember, there may be some examples in the present continuous, right? Pay attention. Try to do it. Okay? Careful. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we're having a break now. Actually, we are past the break time. We should have had our break before, but let's correct this quickly. Now, number 3, what do you think? the use of smartphones, not smartphones, but the use. So look at the subject. It should be, because here we have the use of smartphones and the internet. It's a trick. Okay. So we have the use of smartphones. It's not only that, but smartphones and the internet. So are becoming. Okay. All right, people, just to see if you are sleeping. Yes. I wasn't actually reading all the sentence. I should. So they are becoming increasingly popular. Next one here, technology today. Yes, great. This is only one technology, right? And look at the reference. Today, here, we are talking about something in progress, something moving. So it gives an idea of continuous. Okay, so technology is changing the way we connect, what and what it means, simple present, and what it means to be friends. So it's changing two things, the way we connect and what it means to be friends. Okay. However, according to research, it's not the number of people you know that matters. Yay, great. But the value of your relationships. Excellent. Checking the answers. Yay, everything okay. Now, people, let's have our break. So the guys who are doing the test, you can continue doing your test if you want, or if you want, you can have a break. No problem. I will just turn off the camera. Look at my position here, a cell phone and a power bank, because I had no battery. So this is beautiful. Gosh, incredible. MacGyver. All right. 10 minutes, sorry. No, I was supposed to, but then I had no time to prepare it. And then I will. Oh, you actually have lunch. Oh, okay. Wow. Raul has lunch, guys. All right, guys. See you in 10 minutes, okay? Let's have the break anyway. I know it's almost over, but let's have the break. Yes. There, behind there. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Oh my God. Really? Okay. Let me yes, perfect. Thank you. Sorry. I totally forgot I had borrowed his cable, and he just needs his cable now to recharge his phone. Okay, guys. So let's have our break then. 10 minutes. That was so funny. Hi guys, let's come back. Thank you. Please, Mateus. Yes. Let's go, people. Okay. Yay. Thank you. The people who are doing the test, book 2 students, how are you doing? After the listening, there was a reading for you. You just have to read the text and then answer some questions here. The first one, fact or opinion about the text. Here, you should say whether it's square or round. This is so easy. The other ones. This is also about the article. Okay. You should associate the statements to the person who you think had this opinion. All right. And then the grammar. So, do you have any questions? No, so far so good. Pauline, yeah. It's very similar to our mock test, isn't it, guys? This exercise here, number 2, complete the email with the correct form of the words in the box. You should complete the answers here. Okay, of course not here because this is only an image. Okay, so, and then the vocabulary. After the grammar, we have some vocabulary about it. So, about the lessons. Hi, Paulina. Guys, please, can you sign? Yes, have you? Okay, Paulina, please. Oh, oh no, Paulina. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, oh my God. 4 years. Look at that. Wow. Wow. Incredible. It's amazing. Raul is showing his drawings. Okay, guys, so let's go to our activity from book 3. It's so good, isn't it? Oh, thank you, Paulina. Do you have the pen? Yay. Thank you. Thank you. Let me say. Wow, it's amazing. Wow, that's really cool. Oh, nice. Congratulations. Oh, oh, nice. You can become an expert in drawing anatomy. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, that's sure. You should invest in that because you really have a talent. So before we go home, while the students are doing the task, I hope you're still doing it, or if you're done, if you finished, please don't forget to hit the submit button before you send, because otherwise I will never get your test. So make sure you hit that button. Let me show you where it is. It's right down here, the end. Actually, you will not see the button here on the screen because this is my view. So let me just put your view. Just a second here. Yeah. This one will not show because it's, yeah, it's divided. So I won't be able to show you. But yeah, there is a button similar to this one, and it says enviar, okay, in Portuguese. So you should hit that button when you finish all the sections, okay? It's like this here. It doesn't say próxima, but it says enviar or submit, okay? So when you finish your task, make sure you press that button. And let's take a look at the writing. I guess most of you are doing the writing by now. Yeah, here you go. The writing has two parts. One activity, you should read the SMS messages and correct the words in bold. So there are silly mistakes. They're very silly. You just take a look and then you should write the right words here. You can divide them with a comma or with a slash, whatever suits you. So here, the first one, I'm with Adam. He won his soccer match today. So he is very happy. So that's the right word. Here, he played gooder than last time and got 3 goals. This is totally wrong. So how should we say this correctly? Then you put here dotted lines, okay? It's a comparative. So remember, the other ones follow suit. The writing is write a short blog about your experience of trying a new activity. Example, a new sport or hobby. We practiced doing this last class, remember? Sorry about the noise, guys. So you did this last week. So you should have your text. You can use the same text. Okay, no problem. So here you have it. Just write it down, and then here you should have your button to send, okay? So if you don't finish the test now with our meeting, it's okay. You can finish after, but don't take it don't take forever, okay? Try to send as soon as possible. All right, people. So let's go over here, book 3 students. Just for us to close, I'd like to show you the homework I would like you to do. It has to do with the topics from Unit 1, as you can see here. Present simple versus present continuous. WH questions with do or does. WH questions with the verb to be. And WH questions and the simple present when you have a mix of do, does, and to be. All right. So I put separately because you can practice one way, then the other, and then here you do everything together. Okay. But in the present. Here we have some question tags in the present as well. Okay. So let's take a look quickly here so you know what you have to do. Once you open, it's super simple. You can use your cell phone, no mystery. Okay, here you are. So here you have a brief explanation. Question tags can be positive or and negative. All of them use short forms of auxiliary verbs and subject pronouns. So here you have, so these are the two parts, okay? First one, look at the examples. Richard plays tennis, doesn't he? Simple present, okay? Negative, doesn't, because I'm talking about Richard, okay? Next one, Thais, can you read the next one, please? Marrows. All right. So here, negative. So the question tag should be affirmative. All right. Mr. Black is an engineer, isn't he? Okay. Affirmative, negative. Can you read this one here, please, Cristiano? Okay, let's see the intonation. Remember, we should emphasize the verbs. So, Rob and Ted aren't students, are they? Okay, try again. Very good. All right. Because you want to check this information here. Okay, so you go, Rob and Ted aren't students, are they? Okay, so you are checking a piece of information, so you should focus on the verb. Okay, now look at this one here, the last one. Raul, can you read this one, please? Look how different. Okay, so the question tag for the first person singular and the verb to be, we should use in the negative aren't. So strange, isn't it? That's the way it is. Exception, yeah. Yeah. We don't say, am I not? No. No. Okay. We should say, aren't I? If the subject is the first person and we are using the verb to be in the present. Okay. Now, let me show you just the first one here. Let's see how you do this, because it's tricky. Use the necessary tag questions. They read a lot of books every month, don't they? You see, simple present, affirmative. Question tag, simple present, negative. The same subject. They, they. Okay? Now here, Gregory isn't ready for this event. Is he? Okay, great. You just invert the verb. Negative becomes affirmative. Verb to be, verb to be. Gregory, third person, singular, male. So he. Is he? Now, number 3. Nathan and I collect foreign stamps. Yes, perfect. Don't we? Here, simple present, collect, affirmative. Simple present, negative, don't. And why don't? Because negative and I. Okay? So don't wait. Don't wait. There is a song, it's kind of old now, but it used to be very famous. It's not really a question tag, but it's a negative interrogative sentence. It's like this. Don't you wish your girlfriend were, or don't you wish your boyfriend were hot like me? Oh no, your girlfriend. Yeah. Don't you wish your girlfriend were hot like me? Don't you wish your girlfriend were fat like me? Don't you? And then she repeats, don't you? It's a song that's old nowadays, but it has this short form all the time in the song. Okay? Don't we? Don't we? Don't you? Don't you? For example, you like pizza, don't you? Okay? Don't you? Guys, oh, look at this. I am a native speaker of Russian. Aren't I? Ah, okay, you remember. Very good. Can you say that again, Raul? Oh my God. Raul knows how to speak Russian. Guys, it's amazing. It's so difficult. How nice. So here, aren't I? We are your new students this semester. Aren't we? Just invert. Okay. And then, guys, you can go on. It's like a game. You just invert. Okay. This one here is third person singular. Anthony enjoys camping very much. Doesn't he? Affirmative becomes negative. So here, enjoys. He enjoys. So doesn't he? Okay. And then we go. All right. So do this, practice a lot until number 19. And then you're going to do, you're going to organize the sentences, right? Construct the sentences with question tags, but put the sentence in order because it's scrambled. Look here. Remember, first we should put the subject. So he loves playing golf, doesn't he? Okay. So usually the question tag in this exercise is being used in the negative. Okay, so you should follow the same example. For example, our tutor is abroad, isn't he? Okay, our tutor is abroad, isn't he? Abroad means outside the country, abroad. Okay, our tutor is abroad, isn't he? Let's see number 3. There is a subject, there is a person. So Dylan. Now here we have 2 auxiliaries. So the first one should be used first. I mean, the negative should be first. So Dylan doesn't need our notes. Does he? Okay, because we don't use the auxiliary does in the affirmative sentence unless we want to emphasize. Here it's not the case. So we should use doesn't in the first sentence. So Dylan doesn't. Doesn't what? Need our notes. Question tag. Does he? Okay. Dylan doesn't need our notes, does he? Okay. And so on and so forth. You have a lot to play with until number 10. The last one, you should correct the mistakes. The sentences have a mistake. You should find and correct. Fred is her schoolmate, isn't he? Because is wrong. I can't use affirmative and affirmative. I have to use negative here. Isn't he? Look, money is at the bank. Isn't it? Okay, first of all, the verb here should be isn't, because money is, so isn't. And money is uncountable, so we should use it. Isn't it? Isn't it? Money is at the bank, isn't it? Okay, now here, Jay isn't a bird. Is it? If it's a bird, it should be it, right? Jay isn't a bird, is it? Or if you were talking about a word, if you don't know the word, you say like, Jay, is Jay a bird? Jay isn't a bird, is it? Okay, so you should use it because you're referring to the word Jay. It's not a person. I can't say, Jay isn't a bird, is he? It depends on the context. If the context is a child who wants to pretend he is a bird and the name of the child is Jay, you can say, oh, look, Jay isn't a bird, is he? Then it's okay. You can say, is he? But you can also talk about Jay as like the name of a species of a bird. Okay, and I have already seen a bird with that species, with that name, Jay. So you can say, Jay isn't a bird, is it? Okay. Yes, it's a bird. It's not a cat. It's a bird. So we are talking about what here? About a little boy or about the animal? Here it's dubious. So guys, you're going to do the same here, okay? We don't have free time today. Do we? Look, don't, and here we can't repeat the negative, so it should be do. Okay? So we don't have free time today, do we? All right? So simple. Okay? As you do that, after you finish, you click here, and then it's over. Okay? So people, back to our page on Google Classroom, the students who are doing the test, you can keep on doing, and when you finish, you send. Okay? And the students who are book 3, this is your homework. All right? All these things. And today we did our test number 4, wide angle 2, and we did a review from unit 1, but on the book. Okay, we weren't able to do it as a quiz. I will try to prepare a quiz for you for next week, maybe. Okay, guys. But for today, we reviewed the topics. It's good to know, right, what we saw in this unit. So first, let's see what we learned, and then we do the quiz. Okay, people, thank you so much for coming. It was very nice to have everybody here. How nice. That's really good. Guys, you're doing a great job. Hope to see you on Saturday. People from book 2 will present the project, okay, the final project. If you need any help, talk to me, okay? Don't be afraid. I will help you. Just send me a message and say, listen, I can't do my project. I need help. Can you help me? All right? And I can, right, people? I'll help you. So all the others, have a nice weekend and do the homework. Book 3. Okay, guys? So let me take a final picture. All right, guys. Thank you. Have a nice weekend, everyone.
Bye
Love you
bye,
all.
teacher.
Bye bye, Pedro. Thank you so much. Oh, thank
Well,
you,
welcome.
Jessica. You're super cute. I miss you, Pedro.
I miss
Please
you
come
too.
here. Come here one day, okay? Bye bye,
Okay.
guys. Bye, people. See you next week. Oh, Cristiano, thank you so much. That was amazing. I love seeing you here. I was so shocked that I couldn't really realize it was you. Thank you. You were very special. Okay? I really like you. Okay? Okay. Thank you. I want to see you here. Guys, oh man, I miss you so much. I really do. Oh man, I'm crying. Look, guys, take care. Have a nice week. Bye bye. Oh, really, it's sad to say goodbye. I always cry, guys, when I say goodbye to my students. How can this be? Oh my God. Please, guys, come next week, okay? Bye bye. Oh man, I love this guy so much. Gosh, it's incredible. Yeah, go, super, thank you.